Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin if you're new here, and on this channel we talk about building your dream closet and your dream life. We talk about all things fashion, beauty, femininity, living a soft life, romanticizing your life, all of that fun stuff. So if that sounds like a community that you want to be a part of, please consider clicking the subscribe button down below. I would love to have you join this little community. And if you're interested in those topics but you want to catch me on other social media channels, feel free to follow me over on my Instagram at Caitlin Mahina, where I will be posting every single weekday. Speaking of posting every single weekday, I should probably address the elephant in the room, which is that I have not posted on social media in almost 2 months. And I know this has been something that's been recurring here on my channels. You know, I'll go really hard for a couple of weeks and then I will totally drop off. And that's because I've just had way too much on my plate, but I am so happy to announce that I have officially gone part-time at my regular 9-to-5 job, which was just a huge time burden on myself. And so now that I'm part-time, I am making it my #1 priority to treat social media and my content work just like any other job. It is a non-negotiable, and so you will catch me posting a lot more consistently here on YouTube and Instagram. I sincerely apologize for the fact that I haven't been as consistent as I would like to be, but you know what, that's life, and now there is nothing holding me back from being able to post regularly. So thank you so much for your patience with me. And by the way, if YouTube and Instagram are not your thing, I'm also posting regularly on TikTok and Pinterest. Basically all of the links to the social media channels that I show up on will be down below. So if you're interested in any of those, I would love to have you there. Last thing that I want to talk about before I jump into the video is I thought I would try something new and film outside. I'm anticipating a little bit of technical difficulty. I can already tell that the lighting is a little bit funky and it's kind of breezy today, so I'm hoping that that's not a huge distraction in the audio. But if it is, you know what, I just wanted to give this a shot and I apologize in advance. If we hate it and it doesn't work, hey, at least I tried it. I mean, come on, I live in such a beautiful place. Why wouldn't I want to try to, you know, shoot outside? So that's all of the disclaimers out of the way. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I am sure that you can tell by the title, but today's video is going to be all about a sort of late spring, early summer, girly cottagecore style fashion haul. I have found some really beautiful pieces lately. This haul is going to be very girly, and I have found items from, you know, relatively inexpensive Amazon pieces to a lot higher quality, you know, beautiful dresses and suits and all that stuff. So if that's something that you're interested in, please continue watching to the end of this video. And as always, everything will be linked down below. So if there's any pieces that you like, check out the description box and they will be linked there. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first piece that I want to talk about is one that I've actually had for over a year now. Just at the time that I bought it, I wasn't really posting that much on social media or on YouTube, so I never got around to showing it to you guys. However, it is very much still in stock, and it's one of my favorite pieces in my spring wardrobe, and that is this sweet little basket bag. It is from Amazon, and that is one of the reasons why I love it, because as much as I love my Prada bags and my designer bags and my really high-end accessories, you know, I live life, I go outside, I do things, and I don't want to always be worrying about getting my designer accessories messed up. So as you can see, it is a little wicker basket bag. It's a really good size. It fits everything that I need. I'm not really someone who brings a ton of stuff in my bag, so it fits my phone. It doesn't quite fit my wallet just because the opening of the bag is not the biggest. But I have like a traditional, like kind of larger, like rectangle sized wallet. And I love the pearl details on the handle. Obviously not real pearls, and I don't know if you can quite tell, but the handles are wire, which is how they hold their shape. So if they look a little bit bent out of shape, don't worry about it. It's really easy to sort of straighten them out. And then obviously there's this sweet little bow on the bag, and it really does just complete any spring outfit. I get a ton of compliments on it everywhere I go, and it is super affordable. And so if you were looking for some sweet spring/summer accessories, accessories and you don't want to break the bank but you want to refresh your wardrobe, this goes with absolutely everything, especially if you're like a cottagecore, feminine, romantic girly like I am. You probably are if you're on this channel, and I would highly recommend picking up this bag if you're thinking about it. It's lasted me really well, and I've taken it on a trip to Napa. I should also point out that it actually has this like drawstring inside, and so if you don't want your stuff just kind of visible to everyone, it's actually a really nice feature. I use this every time I wear it so people can't just reach into my bag and grab stuff. It's actually, you know, pretty high quality for how expensive it is. It's not gonna last like decades and decades probably, but you know what, it's worth every penny considering how cute and easy to wear it is. Overall, I would just highly recommend picking up this bag. The next accessories that I want to show you are these pretty mules, and no, they are not from Jimmy Choo, even though they look very similar to a pair of Jimmy Choos. These are by Dolce Vita. You're probably not going to be able to see the label real well, but Dolce Vita makes pretty high quality, like mid-tier expensive shoes. I think these were maybe $100 and something. Again, linked down below. But something that Dolce Vita is really great at is that they make reasonably high quality dupes of much more expensive designer shoes, and I am obsessed with these. I do work sort of a, you know, professional office job. I might have mentioned it before, but I work at a bank, at a sort of customer facing, you know, you want to look professional sort of job, and I have worn these to work before and they are so comfortable. I am not the best at walking in heels in the entire world. First of all, I just don't like it. I don't like subjecting myself to being in pain if I don't have to. I just don't think it looks good when you're hobbling around in shoes that are obviously painful or uncomfortable. So this heel height is totally manageable and easy to walk in, especially considering that mules, or any time that there's shoes that don't have any sort of connection in the back, I find it could be a lot trickier to walk in because obviously your heel can just kind of go up and down on the shoe. But these really are so comfortable to walk in, and the pointed toe is very elegant. It makes you just look instantly, you know, elegant, classy, all of those good keywords, and the pearl details are just everything. Clearly, if you've been on this channel before or you've seen me on any social media platforms before, you'll know that especially in the spring summer, pearl details are just one of my favorites. I find them so elegant, so chic, so effortless. They're quite high quality. They did take quite a while to arrive to me in the mail, and if I had to guess, that's because these shoes are very highly reviewed, and as I was reading the reviews of them on the Dolce Vita website, a lot of brides were saying that they picked these as their wedding shoes, and I can see why. I mean, they are obviously white and gorgeous and beautiful and comfortable, and they tick all those boxes, and wedding shoes, from my understanding, tend to get ruined pretty quickly, especially if you have, you know, a long wedding with dancing or you're outside. And so these, yes, they're expensive, they're nice quality, but they're not like break the bank. Oh my god, I got my $2,000 Jimmy Choo satin shoes ruined. And so I would overall highly recommend these, or just the Dolce Vita website in general. Along the same line as sort of professional but still feminine and pretty pieces, I have this hot pink suit from Zara, and I know this is probably not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, and I'm sure some of you guys can relate to this, but for my job I really do like to dress quite professionally, and I like to still have fun with my outfits, and I've always thought about getting like a hot Barbie pink suit like this. I actually did used to have one, but it was terrible quality. It was from Pretty Little Thing, and it was basically like plastic fabric. It was awful. And so even though I don't wholeheartedly recommend, you know, shopping fast fashion like Zara very much is, because this is a look that is not like a staple in anyone's wardrobe, in those cases I do allow myself to shop fast fashion and not feel guilty about it, because, you know, it's not something that I really want to invest in super heavily, but I'll still get lots of wear out of it. I have already gotten so much wear out of this, and something that I really do love about this suit is that it's sort of 3 outfits in one. So obviously you can wear the pants on their own, you can wear the jacket or the blazer on its own. I tend to do that most often because the third option, wearing the 2 of them together, is a little bit intense. I mean, people totally do it, but I live in rural Montana, so if I went like full Elle Woods like this to work, people would probably be like, what's going on? That's a little crazy, but to each their own. Maybe if I lived in like LA or New York still, I might wear the full thing. But anyway, I am gonna do a whole separate video on sort of elegant workwear appropriate looks that are still like, they let your personality shine, they're still girly, they're still feminine, and this will definitely be featured in that video. And so keep an eye out for that if you're in the same position I am and you want to show your sense of style and your personality and the fact that you're a girly girl or whatever it is at work. Something like this is a really great option, and obviously hot pink in like the spring summer is a no-brainer. And so honestly, again, don't highly recommend Zara. The quality of this is great. I'm not trying to, you know, say their quality is not good. It's actually pretty good quality considering the price. But if you want something that is fun but it's not really like a staple in your wardrobe and you're thinking about a colored suit, there are some amazing options on Zara right now. I had a really hard time only just buying this one. I was very proud of myself for limiting myself to just this suit, and honestly has become a really key part of my workwear wardrobe in this spring summer transitional time. So highly recommend checking out a colored suit if you don't already have one in your wardrobe. So these next two pieces that I'm going to show you are both from Abercrombie, so I thought I would sort of lump them together. Unfortunately, this cute little gingham top is not available on Abercrombie anymore. It's something that I bought last spring, and like I mentioned before, I was taking a break from social media, and so I just never ended up posting it on any of my social media channels. But I am gonna style it with these jeans, which I'll talk about in a second. But even though this is no longer available on the actual Abercrombie website, they still have some really cute spring summer tops that are, you know, cottagecore, feminine, girly, all of those fun words, all of those fun aesthetics. And so I'm still gonna link to the Abercrombie like tops section of their website because they're always on sale. There's always a sale going. You get a very high quality for the money that you're paying for these. They still have pink tops. I have seen some gingham tops, some crop tops, some off the shoulder tops. So even though you won't be able to find this exact piece anymore, you'll definitely be able to find something similar. And overall, I just really recommend Abercrombie. And part of the reason that I really recommend Abercrombie lately, I mean, it's no secret, it's been all over the internet over the past couple of years that they've had a real resurgence in, you know, how awesome and high quality their clothes are. The reason my Abercrombie obsession started up all over again was because of their jeans. Abercrombie jeans, like whatever they've done to rebrand their jeans and like what they're doing to remake their jeans is just amazing. Like they have all different types of, you know, waist sizes, obviously. You can also customize your waist size along with your inseam, which is huge because I'm only 5'4" and I am so tired of rolling up jeans. I don't always like that finish at the end of my jeans. I don't like that hem. And so I have probably 6 to 8 pairs of Abercrombie jeans, and I get so much wear out of every single one. And so the reason that I wanted to show you these jeans in particular is because they're the newest pair to my collection. And I'm sure you can kind of tell from me holding them up for you, but they do have that like V detail on the waistline, and it is so flattering, let me tell you. Like when I first got these, I was a little bit nervous because I was like, oh, you know, I'm a high-waisted girl, but I was nervous because this little dip in the front is like a bit lower than I normally like. You know, I'm a girl with a little bit of a tummy pooch, we all have them. Something about this is just so flattering. It makes my hips look hippier, it makes my waist look snatched, as they say. It makes my waist look much smaller than it probably is because of that optical illusion there. And I will only buy Abercrombie jeans for right now. Like, I just don't see myself ever buying any other jeans. They're amazing. If you are a returning viewer of mine, this style of dress from Amazon will not be new. I literally own one of these dresses for every single like color palette in my wardrobe. So I've showed you guys red ones, orange ones, purple ones, white ones, green ones, all of those super fun colors, but I have yet to show you this pink one here on my channel. And if you find yourself on the, you know, cottagecore, princesscore, forestcore, fairycore, you know, all those different core aesthetics on social media, if you find yourself in those spaces, you've probably seen this dress before. It is another Amazon find. Not sure if I mentioned it is from Amazon. Another very affordable Amazon find, and I think I need to steam the top of it because this ruffle is not behaving, but whatever. This dress is just so comfortable. I've talked about all of these dresses a million times on my channel. Next level comfortable. These dresses are my I'm bloated, it's my time of the month, I don't feel comfortable, I don't want to be at work, or this event, but I have to dress nicely, or I'm going out to dinner and I know I'm gonna eat a lot and I don't want my discomfort to stop me from having fun. These dresses, I wear one of these dresses, no kidding, once a week. Like in my regular day-to-day life, I have one of these Amazon dresses on at least once per week. They make me feel beautiful. The colors that you can get them in, like there's a color for everyone. They're flowy, they're swishy, they effortlessly make you look cottagecore, fairy princess, you know, modern princess. If your style falls into any of these categories, there is an Amazon dress in this style, like in a color that is for you. I cannot recommend it enough. I recommend them to everyone I own. I get questions on them every time that I wear them, and I proudly tell people this is an Amazon dress. They're super easy to wash. So something that's really great about these is that obviously they're fully maxi length, and because I wear them so often, inevitably they get stained, whether that's, you know, food, self-tanner, whatever it is, grass stains, dirt stains. These are so easy to just throw in the wash and then tumble dry, and they look immaculate. Like I wore this probably 2 weeks ago and I haven't steamed it, I haven't ironed it, so it is a little bit crinkly and wrinkly, but when you put them on, you cannot tell because of the nature of the fabric. They're just low maintenance, go-to, like the epitome of I just threw this on and I look fabulous and I'm comfortable. This dress. So definitely check the link out below in the description for this dress. Like if I had to recommend one thing from this entire video, this dress. The last piece that I'm going to show you guys today, but arguably the most exciting or the most trendy or hot right now, is this dress from House of CB. And you might be able to tell from the back, the fact that it's so perfectly laced up. I actually haven't tried it on yet. I'm about to try it on for the first time in the try on clips that I film for this video. But House of CB, I've mentioned a million times on my channel, but if this is the first time that you're coming across my channel or you don't really know that much about House of CB, basically what they are is they are a very feminine but very sensual, sexy brand. But every spring and summer they release some very cottagecore meets like sexy collections, but it has been so popular. Honestly, I'm glad that I got this dress when I did because their collections will sell out so quickly. They do restock really regularly. They're amazing at restocking, but it was very difficult for me to just pick like a handful of pieces. I have more coming, so subscribe if you want to see more House of CB pieces. That'll just be in the next haul video that I post. But their clothes make me feel next level sexy and beautiful and princess-like and romantic. I just can't say enough good things about House of CB clothes. They just make me feel like the most beautiful version of myself. If you do not own any House of CB pieces and stuff like this is your style, do yourself a favor and get it. Even if it's just like for a special event. Yeah, their dresses are pretty expensive. They're in the, you know, $1 to $2 to even close to $300 range, but to me, these are classics in my wardrobe. I do not see myself ever getting rid of them, or at least within the next, you know, 5 to 10 years. And they are always a worthwhile investment for me. So highly recommend. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. If I'm watching this back as I'm editing it and realizing that this outdoor setup really didn't work, well, I'll try something new next time. I just figured I'd give it a shot. So thank you so much for your patience if it wasn't like the best viewing experience, but hopefully you got something out of it. If you liked any of these pieces, or if you have any brands or pieces that you want me to check out, you think that I would like, feel free to comment down below. I would love to know what you guys are excited about in this really fun season where we're transitioning from spring to summer. And like I said before, if you like what I'm posting here on this channel, you know, girly, romantic, cottagecore, romanticize your life, all of that fun stuff, please feel free to subscribe down below. I would love to have you join my family here on YouTube, and feel free to follow me over on my Instagram at Mahina, where I am posting every single weekday. I'd love to have you over there. I love to talk to you guys in my messages. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, of your week, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!